There are two ways to control the functions in the Audi MMI system, through the console controls and the steering wheel controls. Let's look at the console controls first. The center knob is a multifunction control. Turning it scrolls through menus and options. Pressing it activates selected choices. The knob can also be shifted in 4 directions. Shifting the knob up opens the speller function to enter letters or numbers. Shifting the knob down opens the active audio source shortcut. To the left opens and closes the selection menu for a given function. And shifting to the right opens and closes the options menu. The 2 function switches above and on either side of the control knob let you select specific features: navigation, telephone, radio, and media. The navigation selection toggles between the destination entry screen and the map view. The telephone selection accesses the call list for contacts and recent calls. The radio function switch toggles between FM, AM, and Sirius XM radio band options, as well as presets and last stations. And the media function toggles through your available media inputs, including auxiliary, Bluetooth, USB, Wi-Fi, and so on. The touchpad on the control knob is a touch-sensitive input device for entering alphanumeric characters and moving the cursor or crosshairs. Press the control knob to turn on the crosshairs in navigation mode. With 1 finger, you can move the crosshairs on the map. With 2 fingers, you can move the map under the crosshairs. You can also pinch the touchpad to zoom out or spread your fingers to zoom in. You can also turn the control knob to zoom in and out. Across the top of the controls are presets for the radio band currently selected. To set a preset, select a station, then press and hold one of the preset numbers. The 2 buttons on either side of the touchpad are control buttons whose function depends on the feature you're using. The left button opens the selection menu, showing the available actions as well as additional modes such as media choices or radio band selections. The right button opens the options menu, allowing you to select and confirm settings in the mode you're using, such as optional route criteria or voice guidance while in navigation. The back button will return you back to the previous menu list for that function. While in spelling mode, pressing the back button will delete the last character entered. Pressing and holding will delete the entire entry. The console controls give you access to all of the user-controllable functions and options available in the MMI, but the steering wheel controls give you most of the same functionality without taking your hands off the wheel. On the left, the arrows let you toggle between vehicle, media, telephone, navigation, and MMI settings in the instrument cluster. The control buttons on either side of the thumb wheel have the same function as the console controls: left for the selection menu, right for the options menu. You can then use the thumb wheel to scroll through available selections. Pressing the thumb wheel selects the highlighted choice. The thumb wheel also zooms the map view when in navigation mode. The return arrow replicates the function of the back button in the console, going back through recent selections. And the view button changes the virtual cockpit display from classic to extended view, reducing or enlarging the gauges. On the right, the talk button is for using voice recognition commands with a compatible Bluetooth connected telephone or for navigation. The telephone button is pressed to answer or end a call. When no call is active, it will display the recent calls list. There is also a volume thumb wheel for audio levels. Pressing it mutes the audio. The nav button will repeat the last navigation instruction received.
Please keep straight in 400 feet onto.
The left and right arrow buttons advance or return through music tracks or radio stations. Pressing and holding will fast forward or rewind an audio track. The controls in your Audi are designed to let you use them in the way that suits you best.